Catalytic converter noise in an Infiniti Q50 isn't the sort of thing you Google because you're bored. Usually you're annoyed. You turn the car on, and suddenly it sounds like you're starting a lawnmower in your driveway. Not the best look. What people don't tell you. Catalytic converter noise is one of those problems that sneaks up suddenly. One day, your Q50 is humming along perfectly fine, and the next, it's rattling like a maraca when you accelerate or idle. The reality is, the Q50's catalytic converter is basically a little can of metal honeycomb, and when it gets damaged, old, or clogged, it can split, break, or just start to vibrate like it's holding a tiny concert in your exhaust. Common pain points: that rattling or buzzing sound at low RPM, or maybe you notice that when you go over a bump, you get this metallic clunk from under the car. It's distracting, and let's be honest, it kills your luxury car vibes instantly. Step 1. Hop out and do the classic kick the tire method, but for grown-ups. Tap the bottom of your exhaust with your hand when it's cool and listen for a metallic rattle. If you hear it, you've found your noise source. 9 times out of 10, that's the culprit. For a lot of people, the sticker shock comes next. Catalytic converters aren't exactly cheap. Expect to pay anywhere from $900 to $2,500 in parts and labor on a Q50. That's enough to make anyone let out a defeated sigh. But here's a pro tip. If you're driving in a city like Portland, double check for theft. Converter theft is up over 300% in most metro areas. If you see pipes hanging down where your converter once was, call your insurance before calling a mechanic. If your converter isn't stolen, options come down to repair or replacement. Sometimes the heat shield around the converter just needs tightening. Other times it's internal. The honeycomb has broken apart. Only a mechanic with an inspection camera can really tell. It is possible to replace the converter yourself, but let's be real. Most of us don't have a welder or want to crawl around under a car for 4 hours. Plus, if you mess up the sensors, you'll get a glowing check engine light for your trouble. What about ignoring it? You can try. But eventually, that rattling turns into poor performance, check engine lights, failed emissions, and potentially even engine misfires. That's when ignorance costs more than repair. Here's an impact value. Letting a failing catalytic converter go untreated can drop your fuel efficiency by 10 to 15%. Over a year, that's hundreds of dollars burned in extra gas, not to mention the extra headaches at your next emissions check. A little-known trick is using an OEM-style universal replacement part. It isn't flashy, but sometimes you can cut your bill by half. Just make sure it's legal in your area. California and Oregon are especially picky about emissions components. At the end of the day, if your Q50 sounds like an angry coin jar every time you drive, don't chalk it up to just another car noise. Your future self and your wallet will thank you for catching it early.